Guys, it's Postbox Pat. Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get all of the boss mythic weapons in Season 3 of Fortnite Chapter 2. These are really cool. There are currently 3 bosses. If there are any more bosses added in, I'll make an additional video and link it down below in the comments and in the cards on screen. So click it if it has been updated this video. Alright, so heading in over to the brand new fort location. This is where you're going to find Ocean's Burst Assault Rifle. In the bottom left of the map over at the Fortilla, make sure you're popping in here because you're going to get the Ocean Burst Assault Rifle and the unlimited Chug. And I'll show you guys exactly how to get it. So land on the building I did, take out a henchman, pick him up, and that'll give you her location. Usually she's either in this building or in the center building just above the vault. So once you take her out, she's actually really easy, probably the easiest one to take out because of the burst. It takes a while for her to kind of burst fire it, obviously because it's a burst, so you can usually take her out by just standing in front of her, whereas obviously if you're fighting a minigun or maybe the drum gun, you can't really take them out that quickly. So as you can see here, I've got access to the new items, including the vault key, the brand new unlimited Chug, and the new Ocean's Burst Assault Rifle, which I'll go over the stats in a second. But what the Chug does, it actually refills your health endlessly. So basically you can use it, you wait for the Chug to refill, and you can use it again. So it's really awesome. It's an endless health regen thing. It's probably one of the best items in the game currently, very broken, and I think a lot of people will like this item. So I'm pretty happy and excited for it. Let's try and aim to get 10,000 likes on today's video. It's a huge goal, but let's smash that like button. Thank you everybody doing it. It only takes 1 second. So what does the Burst Assault Rifle do? Well, Ocean's Assault Rifle does extra damage as always, does a total of 37 damage, then a magazine size of 30 and a reload time of 2.3. So just basically an upgrade of the current Burst Assault Rifle in the game. As always, these mythic weapons are a one-off exclusive item that you can grab in game, and they do extra damage to head as well. As we all know, every weapon does that. I don't know the exact stats of that, but it will be an additional damage to the normal stat. So you can see we're going to the vault now, which is in the center of this building, or in the center of the entire POI as well. And you can notice this is actually a really small vault, but inside of here there is tons of loot for the size of it. So you can see we've actually got a supply crate, we've got 3 of these bigger crates, we've even got some slurp as well to gain some shield and health. We've got 2 normal chests and 1 big ammo box and 1 big or small ammo box there to the left of it as well. So that's really nice, and also a portaloo to teleport out of here really quickly. So this really kind of goes with the vibes from last season with the Ghost v Shadow stuff and the spy agents, and I do think this is something we will see in Fortnite for a very long time now with these AIs being in. It just makes the game feel a little bit unique, having these exclusive weapons which you can get your hand on. I really do miss TNTina's bow though. I just feel like it wasn't used that much. I feel like it should have been buffed a little bit. But there you go, this takes you to the outer skirts of the fort, and it can be a good rotation point, especially if you've got a fishing rod or there's a boat nearby, so you can ride one of the sharks potentially, which will work really well for you guys. Moving on to the next one, we're going to be going in for the brand new Charge Shotgun, which is going to be Kit's Charge Shotgun and also Kit's Shockwave Launcher. Also guys, if you aren't already subscribed, I produce Fortnite content daily, from map changes, storyline news, etc. And roughly 80% of the people watching this video right now aren't already subscribed, so really guys, do consider it. We're on the road to 1 million. It's a long shot, but I think we could get there. What else do we have inside of here? So when I land over here, this is actually over at obviously the brand new location again, which is going to be called Catty Corner, which is just crazy because this is obviously where Meowsles is, or should I say Kit's, the robot version of Meowsles now. And you can pop in here. It's really nice. Obviously I recommend grabbing the telephone box this time because you're going to need it, because this time he can either spawn in this petrol station shop, which is on the upper floor, or he can spawn in his classic box factory, which is no longer a box factory, but it was a box factory last season. And in there, there's a load of mechanical things in there, which I highly recommend checking out. But when you're in here, he's going to usually be in here or in there. Again, you can take out one of his henchmen. However, there feels like there's a lot more of his henchmen because it's such a crowded area. Now, he doesn't really do too much damage to you, but if he does hit you in the head, he probably will one-shot you with that shotgun because it's very broken. I don't really know why I picked him up. I just kind of wanted to show you guys how many henchmen are around here, and to be honest, there are a lot. There's 2 here, and that room, if he's in the room with all the boxes where they used to be, it's just absolutely crazy. There are so many henchmen in there, you get absolutely lasered. I actually died 2 times trying to film this for you guys just because I wasn't aware of it. Now obviously This shockwave launcher is insane. You can launch people off the map, you can launch people everywhere. It's so awesome, and I think it's going to be used by a lot of people to troll people, and it's going to be good kind of maneuverable mechanic. I don't really know exactly if it will be used every single game by a lot of people, because obviously what would you sooner have, that or a grappler? I'm sure you'd choose a grappler, but it's interesting to see. So this comes with a magazine size of 6 and a reload time of 2.7, and obviously the shotgun itself comes with a reload time of 4.3, a magazine size of 5, which is much better than all of the other versions. All of the other versions have a magazine size of 3, and the damage on this one is 10.2 per pellet, so it's probably the best version of the shotgun. Now the shotgun generally is so effective that it can really take people out real well. Like, you can basically charge it up fully and almost one-shot people at range. Now if you were in close and you charged it up, you're going to get a lot of damage, so it's much better than the classic normal shotgun which you get obviously for the brand new charged shotgun, which is across the board. The Mythic one is by far the one you want to be going for. So the vault's here as well. I'm showing you guys the location of that. It's just inside. It's kind of like inside a container. Again, a very small vault, has a decent amount of chests in, 3 of them long ones, a normal small one, and another normal small one. All these vaults really have the same sort of loot in, apart from this one has less ammo boxes than the others, and it doesn't have any rotation in it either. There's no like pipes or kind of portaloos that you can go in that teleport you out of here. So it's still a nice little vault to pop in if you're popping in this location, but to be honest, I would probably avoid that vault if you needed to, if the storm was coming. But if you think you've got time to go in there, you can. It just depends on the rotation, etc. Most of the time, I'd go for it, but it really does depend. And I'd just avoid it if I had to, depending on if there were players here, etc. Because the weapons you get given are pretty OP. Support me in the item shop with code PostboxPat. We're trying to reach 25,000 supporters, so thank you everybody supporting me over there. So the third boss is actually located in the center point, the brand new Authority, which originally was the agency, but now it's been taken over by Shadow, and Ghost have been pushed out to the side of the map. And in here, you're going to be able to grab yourself Jules glider gun and also the Jules drum gun. So these are 2 brand new items. The drum gun is the same as Midas's drum gun, but Jules glider gun is basically a grappler, but Batman's grappler. If you remember the Gotham collab, Batman's grappler would fire it and it would deploy the glider instantly. It's endless uses though, this one, so it's better than Batman's grappler, but it's really awesome. So to get access to Jules, she's going to be in the center building in the agency, exactly where Midas was. And there is also a vault here as well, guys. It's a little bit more difficult to find because it's kind of just a little bit confusing with all the different colors and stuff, because it's a little bit different from the original, obviously, agency. So what I do is I either grab this chest or grab a weapon around here and you'll be ready to go. Now in this door here, you'll usually find Jules upstairs or downstairs. I'll show you guys the exact structure of where she could be. So in this situation, she's just across the hallway. Usually in this room is her most common room, but if she's not in here, she's usually on the balconies of the stairs. Other than that, I'm yet to find Jules anywhere else. Again, if you are struggling to find her, do knock out one of her henchmen and shake them down to find out all the locations of all the others. And you get obviously a key card, you get the grappler, which I'll show you guys some gameplay of in a second, and you get that crazy drum gun. So a lot of stuff is gained in here. Now, what's really awesome about this building is you can access the vault, and that vault is pretty effective, just like the original vault over here. I think generally it's pretty cool. So here's a little bit of gameplay of me using the grappler and showing it off. One thing that's really interesting to note as well is I feel like there's going to be 2 more bosses being added in. So one could be potentially Aquaman with an Aquaman underwater area. If you think about the map, just take a look at the map now on screen. We've got obviously 3 locations and they're in kind of like a triangle. The top left and the top right are yet to have any bosses. So once the water starts to lower, we can suspect that the shark may gain a boss. Maybe even some sort of Atlantis will be built there for Aquaman, and you'll get some sort of trident that you can boost through the water just like the film. And then up at the top right, we may get maybe the Jonesy and Flippers or one of the other starter skins, or just generally the Voyage skin. I don't know, maybe one of them, the Voyager. Who knows who it could be up there, but I think it'd be nice to see something new from the Battle Pass again be introduced as another boss. Now I don't know what weapons they'd put on them this time, maybe like a heavy sniper or something like that. That'd be pretty nice, but we'd have to wait and see. Let me show you guys exactly where the vault is. I know a lot of people are interested how to get to the vault. So you head down here and you can go through. You can't go through this wall at first. I thought you could. I was being a complete noob. You can just go back through the actual vent which was here last season. It's in the same spot, so It's 100% worth going in here if you get the chance. You know, it's a great place to go, and obviously this gets you straight in if you need to access it. So once you're in there, you can obviously go in and access all of the items in the vault. It's pretty effective. I'd highly recommend doing it, because if you don't, you're going to miss out obviously on the loot in here. Now there is no rotational things from here. Once you're inside of here, you can't get out, unfortunately. Like, you can only go out one way. There's no like rotation, so it's a bit like the Meowscles one, but it still is the original vault that was in here back in season 2. So yeah, pretty cool spot, definitely worth coming to if you guys have got some free time in game, and you know, make sure you come here. Now personally, I found it probably the most difficult one to get your hands on, because this location seems to be like the new Tilted Towers. I don't know why, because it's got quite an awkward rotation. Even if you claim this Grappler, you can still get absolutely chomped by sharks if you're not quick enough with it, and the glider is kind of a disadvantage. It's not as kind of useful as the old one in my opinion, but let me know in the comments, which one did you prefer? Did you prefer Midas's Grappler, or do you prefer the brand new one on the new skin Jules? I don't know, it's up to you. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Smash that like, smash that subscribe. Again, if I do make another one of these videos or an updated version, it will be on screen right now, so you can head on over there and see the updated version. Thank you so much everyone for watching right to the end. Check out some of my other content on screen right now, and I'll see you guys over there.